Hi, I'm Chef Gail and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to give you the best tips I've got to make the most successful muffins. Your friends, your family will demand muffins every day, all the time from you. So maybe you don't want to watch this tip because it's going to make you very, very popular. But before we get started, I'd like you to click the notification button so that you can see all my videos and tips, and please become a subscriber because everything that I'm teaching you is really, really, really important to get the best baking and the best baked goods that you can ever make. All right, in this corner, I have 2 muffin tins, 6 on each. All right, I've been using these for years and I love them. I also have a 12 cup. You can also get muffin pans with mini muffins, so they're even smaller than this. And then I have these 6 jumbo muffins. Okay, this is the big muffin. Now, the best thing to do when you make muffins, I don't like to use the liners. The liners sort of hold the muffin down. The muffin tries to cling to the sides of that muffin liner, and then that's all you get. A flat muffin. Now, some of you may be able to get that tall muffin with a muffin liner, but I find the best way and the best looking muffin is without the liners. But this is the tip that I have to get the most beautiful muffins that are perfect. So I use nonstick cooking spray. You can use butter, you can use oil. But when you spray your muffin pans, spray all around and then take your little hand and go around and make sure that all nooks and crannies, and even though there aren't that many nooks and crannies, make sure you're covering all areas. And then I put a little on the top here because if anything rises, we want it not to stick to the sides. We want it to come off. All right? So make sure you grease thoroughly. No flouring, just grease. Especially when you're making a fruit muffin like blueberry. You don't want the blueberries to sort of, the way they explode in the oven and get sort of all over the place. You don't want that juice to harden. The second tip I want to give you is when you fill your muffin cups with batter, I usually like to use an ice cream scoop, and it really works very nicely. So get an ice cream scoop, depending on what you're making, whether you're making normal size, these are known as standardized muffins, and these are jumbos. You want to get a bunch of batter and get it in there. The tip to get the best shaped muffin is not to touch it too much after you ice cream scoop it in. Now the first ice cream scoop, I like to spray this with nonstick cooking spray. And that really helps release that batter. So you take some batter, you put it in, and you don't underfill your muffin cups. The thicker your batter, the best muffins you will get if you raise the amount. So you want to fill them about 4/5 full. I would say I get my best muffins that way. So get those in there, each one, and scrape and really get all the batter out of your bowl so you can actually get whatever the recipe says, whether it makes 12 standard muffins, and most recipes for muffins will make about 12. Now, if you want to make 6 gigundo muffins, all right, spray one of these jumbo muffins, which is like the mommy and the grandma of the standard muffin cup. And for every 12 muffin cups or muffin tins or muffins in a recipe, you'll get only 6 in the jumbo. So if you want to get 12 of these, you have to double your recipe. So when I want to make big, big, big muffins, I usually will take one recipe and I will fill these also with my super gigundo ice cream scoop. And I put it in here. If you don't have a gigundo ice cream scoop, never fear. You can always use a giant spoon, or even a bigger spoon than this, like a serving spoon, and get that in there with a rubber spatula. So scoop up all the batter you need and put that in there. And you don't want to mush it down. Just leave it. And again, make sure you're spraying all around the tops as well and inside the muffin pan. When you bake the muffins, give them about 20 to 25 minutes. Use the recipe as a guide. The lower number, if it says 20 to 25, only bake them for 20 and don't open the oven. Opening the oven is a no-no because your oven temperature is going to go down and your muffins may fall. And when you touch your muffin, it should spring right back and it should be a little firmer. And when you put a small sharp knife in the center of one muffin, it should come out clean. If you make blueberry muffins or apple muffins or strawberry muffins, it may come back with a little fruit on it. That's okay. And my last tip is I love to sprinkle sugar over the muffin batter before I put them in the oven. And they are scrumptious. They sparkle like jewels. So I hope you use my muffin tips for your muffin baking. And there will be a muffin bonanza coming up in videos. So until next time, I hope you become a subscriber.